Alright, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful Thursday morning here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Wherever you are on the globe, you are highly welcome to this very special edition. It is the Thursday edition, yes. Not too many things happened last night, and so the few things that took place, the few events that took place around our football club Chelsea are things that we need to highlight on once again. Yes. Well, if you are new here, this is Salam's vlog. I would like you to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if it's your first time. And if you have been here with me all this while, let me hear from you in the comments section. Let's get started with our newly signed defender. Why I say signed? Yes, because medicals has already taken place for Tosin Adarabayo. Yes, medical completed yesterday. That is a great news. We've gotten or we secured a free agent. Yes, the Fulham centre-back is now officially, in quote, Chelsea's first signing under Enzo Maresca. What do you think about it? Personally, I think I like him. He's very physical, he's very strong. If you watch his style of play, he fits in perfectly. And if we can get Wesley Fofana fit, both of them partnering at that center of defense, dear friend, I think we don't need to sign another defender any longer. We don't need to. We can easily let go Badasheli and Disasi. Maybe we can sell them if we want, or we can have them as a backup. Because as it stands right now, Tosin Adarabayo, as we have him right now, he has completed his medical. And the unveiling could be done maybe later this week or next week. I'm not too sure yet. But he is now officially Chelsea player. Contract agreed. And so let me just say that he's joining Chelsea as a free agent, as exclusively revealed last week. Here we go, it's confirmed. Can we now have one player fit to partner him at that center of defense? Who is that player? Wesley Fofana, which we understand he'll be part of the preseason. Wesley Fofana is fit and is going to be part of the preseason under Enzo Maresca. All right. We know very well that next season, Chelsea is not in the Europa League. We are not in the Champions League. But we are in the Conference League. And this Conference League, it is right now, it comprises 48 teams. 48 teams. But there will have to be a playoff in order to qualify for the main, Now, this is how it's going to take place. The playoff, the Conference League draw for the two-leg playoffs will be held on Monday, 5th of August. The playoff, the draw for the playoff, for two-leg playoffs, will be held on the 5th of August. With Thursday evening matches scheduled for 22nd and 29th of August. Chelsea will be seated in the main part of the playoff draw due to our UEFA coefficiency. So Chelsea will be seated in the main part. Yes, we'll be seated in the main part. Now, what that means is that a total of 48 teams will compete in the playoffs for a spot in the group stages. 48 teams will partake in the playoffs for a spot in the group stages. Alright? Including those who come through the qualifying round and those who are eliminated from the Europa League. So the Europa League by then would have taken off. Those who are eliminated, they will now join. They will now join. Just like those who will be eliminated from the Champions League, they usually join the Europa League. So Chelsea now will have to fight and go through it. And in fact, this Conference League is a must win for Chelsea. Those who are eliminated from the Europa League, third qualifying round. If you are eliminated from the Europa League, third qualifying round, then you can now join the Conference League. But this Conference League, I am saying it again, Maresca must win this Conference League. Because if you look at most of the teams that are coming, they are European teams, yes, though. But with the squad we have, we should start winning from next season. And with the additions that we are expecting right now, we should start winning from next season and qualify for Champions League the coming season. It is very simple. Anything that will make Maresca not to win the Conference League, it will be a failure on Chelsea Football Club. Because for the first time, we are falling so low. For the first time in over 20 years, Chelsea Football Club are falling so low. The only thing we have to do right now is to win this Conference League. And if we win the Conference League, it's an automatic qualification for Europa League next season. But even though we are not anticipating to play in the Europa League next season, rather we are anticipating to play in the Champions League in 2025-2026 season. But it is a must win for Chelsea, this Conference League. So 48 teams are going to be seeded together in a double leg playoffs, which will be held on Monday, 5th of August. Monday, 5th of August. And the Thursday evening match is scheduled to start from 22nd and 29th of August. Dear friend, that is about the Europa, the Conference League, as Chelsea is now going to partake in that. Alright. Okay. Official. Well, before I come to some other news, let me continue with it. Benjamin Sesko and Nick Jackson starts. Benjamin Sesko put alongside Nick Jackson their statistics. That is what I want you to take a look at right now. Benjamin Sesko and Nick Jackson. Take a look at both their statistics there right now. There is not much difference between the two. There is not much difference between Benjamin Sesko and Nick Jackson. Benjamin Sesko played 42 games, 42 appearances last season. Nick Jackson had 44 appearances. But if you look at the goal difference that they scored, Sesko scored 18 goals. Nick Jackson scored 17 goals. The only difference, which is not a big deal for me, is the XG. The XG shows that Sesko had +5 and Nicholas Hutchins have -4. That is it. That is the XG for both players. Now, if you look at the assists, Sesko had 2 assists throughout the season. Jackson has 6 assists throughout the season. Do you see that? Shots per game. Sesko have 1.5 shots per game average. Jackson have 2.3. That means that more chances were created for Jackson. Jackson took more opportunities, but he missed opportunities. Jackson took more shots than Sesko. Now, area duels won. Sesko had 56.7%. Nick Jackson had 35.7% of area duels won. But the question is, how many area duels comes into Jackson? The few that we saw, he scored. The few that we saw, he scored with his head. Because usually, our style of play under Mauricio Pochettino was not high balls, was not long balls. The cross that comes in, usually, they come as a low ball. So area duels, they don't come to Jackson very often. So this will depend, area duels will depend on the formation, the style of play of the team you are playing with. So both strikers, this is their statistics. It is up to you to make your own decision on Sesko. Should we go in for Sesko, or we should look for another option? Or should we maintain Nick Jackson alone for next season? Because as we are going to be working on the Olise, we are being told the deal, Olise has chosen Chelsea over Manchester United. Yes. Olise has agreed to join Chelsea. The next days, the next weeks to come, we will now begin to get more clarifications on that. If we have Olise joining Chelsea, and we have Nkunku that is fit, with Cole Palmer and Modric in our attack, therefore I believe we can still score goals, because don't forget, Nkunku scores goals, a lot of goals, if he's fit. So unless we are looking at another player in a different dimension, because these statistics show they are clearly on the same level. And don't forget, Sesko is in a different league. Sesko is in a different league, not in the Premier League. Sesko is in a different league. Get that? Sesko is in a different league, not in the Premier League. So you have to be careful. When you come to the Premier League, you might not hit the ground running like Nick Jackson did. It is his first season in the Premier League, And this is the statistics compared to the player that we are hailing and we want him to come in and hit the ground running. He might come in and can be a flop in the Premier League. The Premier League is a very physical league. Don't forget that, dear friend. All right, before I let you go this morning, this is your breakfast. Before I let you go quickly, on some other news, official, Mason Greenwood has been included in Manchester United retained players list following the end of the 2023-2024 season, meaning that Mason Greenwood now is finally coming back to Manchester United. I like his style of play. I love him, and I want to see him in the Premier League, even though he's a Manchester United player. In fact, if Chelsea want to buy another player in his style of play, then we should go for him. Well, another breaking news, Tottenham have confirmed that Japhet Tanganga, Ryan Sessegnon, Eric Dier and Ivan Perisic have officially left the club following the conclusion of their contract. So these players have officially left Tottenham following the conclusion of their contract. Dear friend, it is your breakfast. I'll be back with more exclusives and explosives. Don't go anywhere. In the next few hours, you should hear from me. I'll see you in the next one when you see me, dear friend. Remember to like the video, share the video, and let me hear from you in the comments section. Thank you so much. Shalom and peace.